Nemesis. Log number 2-11. After the tournament night, I go back to my normal life and wait for about a week with a bated breath until Calypso finally reaches out, saying we need to meet up. She's on edge, not her usual self. She says Vulcan came after her. He sniffed out that something was fishy. The man had never lost a game before. He was waiting for Calypso's arrival in the dark of her hotel room, and with a blade to her neck announced that she only had one option if she wanted to keep on living, to play a game. Otherwise, she had two choices, both resulting in death: career death in being exposed as a card cheat that will irreversibly ruin her reputation, or a simple death of quote-unquote natural cause, throat-slitting procedure right then and there. She said she was distraught and didn't know what to do until finally deciding to ask for my help. Again, needless to say, I didn't get my share of the winnings from our first night on the town. He took it all, a small fee for his generosity to let her live, benevolence that has no limits. Right then, I thought about just killing him, and in this poor misery, making it easy on everyone. But remember, I was a changed man, and a changed man has to act a part. What Vulcan wanted from her was a pretty straightforward ask. Narshada used to be one of the worst places in the Outer Rim territories, original home to the infamous Hud species, and a colloquial name of Smuggler's Moon, notorious hub for all nefarious galactic activities of the underworld. The Galactic Civil War was won by the Resistance a long time ago. The Empire was no more, and the Sith Order ceased its existence. The Force no longer ruled the world. Narshada was cleaned up, power washed if you will, with all the criminals out in the sun to dry. As a compromise, it was turned into the biggest casino in the galaxy, a casino with no limit on bets for the richest of the rich to gamble away all their capital. The place sustained itself by taking a lump sum fee from all the winnings, which didn't bother visitors as much as they had credits to spare. Narshada was renamed to Kino to wipe the slate clean. Now it has the most serious security detail, elite bounty hunters and ex-military, armed to the teeth and ready to act. Besides legal gambling, Kino can entertain you with government-controlled brothels, where employees were officially hired and worked by choice, possibly to earn money to jumpstart their next venture, and Voyage Miss Dens, aromatherapy where you can disappear and you're high for as long as your body desires. Drugs are legal to consume planet-wide. Vulcan knew that a few days from then, the current head of the Mercenary Guild will be attending Kino to be an announcer at the event, a host giving out awards for the most loyal players, and making a speech to further the guild's agenda, as Vulcan had intercepted the message of invitation sent out to him. Iberian is a frequent visitor of the casino and a known persona in the galaxy. Vulcan wanted this man to be separated from his security, stripped and robbed, to embarrass him and the guild, prove that they are far from untouchable. A bounty hunter came after him once before, not too long ago, after getting a whiff of Vulcan's bizarre winning streak, and Vulcan wanted to send a message to the guild that they should stop playing with him, because there could be far more serious repercussions than just making a fool of the one in charge, as he planned on doing on Kino, to have the guild master indebted to him, so to say. It doesn't sound like Calypso is leaving me much choice, and above all I want is to make sure she's safe. Despite cheating at a card game was originally her idea, I felt a thrill I haven't felt in a long while, and also, if something were to happen to her, most likely my ass would be next on the line. It's been a few days of quiet, moments you can't take for granted in my situation. There was a shift on the spaceship. The source of the noise quieted down and is no longer bothering me. This is something I can get used to. It makes it far more manageable to operate the craft with far less disturbances. I need to take some time to map out my next route, to stay away from danger as much as possible. But I'll be back, doing logs, before you know it. Nemesis.